We now come to Chapter 4, the Energy Review. You can't start an energy management system without an energy review. There are 10 modules in this chapter: Energy Review Overview and Procedures, Energy Data Collection and Analysis, Understanding the Energy Use of your organization, Energy Account Centers, how to set your energy performance indicators, your energy baseline and target, Energy Audit for identifying energy conservation opportunities, operational aspects of energy conservation opportunities, technical aspects of energy conservation opportunities, metering requirements for your energy monitoring system, and an energy monitoring system overview. Here is where the energy review fits into the system. The top management arranges the review of energy in the organization. Once you've been appointed energy manager and defined the scope of the system, the energy review can begin. The energy review is part of the energy management system action planning process. Deliverables from the energy review are the energy conservation opportunities and the energy monitoring system needed for the continual improvement procedure. The deliveries are first recommendations for actions to be incorporated in the energy systems action plan. The recommendations are considered in the management review for approval by the system owner, top management. In order to establish a proper action plan, the actual energy situation and areas of improvement must be identified. An energy review is needed to understand the energy situation within the energy management system's scope and boundaries. It's needed to identify significant energy uses and to determine which elements need to be improved in operations, as well as to determine the technical elements and location of the needed improvements and the best solution for immediate energy monitoring and improvement procedures. It's also needed to recommend improvement actions for incorporation in the action plan. Here's a diagram of the energy planning process from ISO 50001. As was said before, the energy review is a part of energy planning. The planning inputs are past and present energy uses, variables affecting significant energy uses, and performance data. During the energy review, energy use and consumption is analysed, significant energy uses are identified, and energy conservation opportunities are identified. The planning outputs are an energy baseline, performance indicators, objectives, targets, and action plans. And here's a sample application of the energy planning process. Pay attention to the inputs to energy review and tools and techniques used for energy review. These will provide references for the conduct of your energy review. This flow diagram takes you through the energy review process and actions. After collecting data and conducting an analysis to understand current energy use, there are 3 major actions that follow. An operational review of the energy management system to identify operational aspects and the energy conservation opportunities. A walkthrough energy audit, sometimes called a preliminary energy audit, to identify technical aspects of the energy conservation opportunities, and an investigation of the energy monitoring system to identify first stage changes needed to the monitoring system for immediate implementation. The findings from these 3 actions are processed to generate recommendations to be incorporated in the energy management system actions. After completing the energy review, an energy review report is published. It's good practice to conduct an evaluation of the energy review process during the next cycle in order to improve the energy review. Here's a list of reasons for conducting an energy review. It also provides an overview of this module. An energy review will identify who uses what energy at what cost. It'll identify significant energy use and prioritize it. It will identify how much energy is required for sustaining business. It'll identify how much excess energy is supplied to output. Those are energy conservation opportunities. It'll identify more efficient ways to use energy for the same output. That's also an energy conservation opportunity. It'll identify better operations to achieve less energy use, a further ECO. It'll identify the most economical way to monitor energy in as close to real time as possible in order to control energy behavior. It'll identify the energy performance of defined users and the energy performance baseline of those defined users to set targets. It'll identify energy savings targets and the action item recommendations for improving energy performance.